Hello and welcome to the 31st tutorial in the SFML 2.1 series. In this part we're going to be looking at drawing vertex arrays with textures. We'll be using the source code from the third tutorial. If you don't have it, don't worry, there'll be a link in the description. Very much like regular shapes, we can assign a texture to a shape drawing using vertex arrays. First of all, we obviously need a texture. Just got this brick texture which we've actually used in a previous tutorial. I'm just going to copy and paste this into our tutorial SFML folder, but where it loads it can be machine dependent and also project dependent as well, so it's obviously just depends on the way your project is set up. Okay, just going to go ahead and open up our project. First what we're going to do is create our shape, which will be a quad. It doesn't have to be a quad, but we are just using it for this example. So we're going to do SF vertex array quad. I'm going to do SF quads, the number 4, and what we're going to do is quad 0 dot position, and we're going to assign that the value of SF vector 2F, and we're going to put 5 by 5, then we're going to do quad 1 dot position equals SF vector 2F, and for this we're going to put 200 by 5. I'm going to put quad 2 dot position equals SF vector 2F 5 by 200, and no, sorry, this needs to be 200 by 200. Now we're going to do quad 3 dot position equals SF vector 2F. I'm going to put this as 5 by 200. You may be thinking, why haven't we set the color? Because pretty much in every previous tutorial that we've been dealing with vertex arrays, we have been setting the color. And the reason is because we're going to be using a texture instead. The color property isn't required because it does set a default color. Okay, the next step is to assign a texture coordinate. So for that, what we're going to do is create a texture first. So we're going to do SF texture. I'm going to call it texture, and we're going to just do if. It's going to do if not texture dot load from file, and in here it's going to put texture dot JPEG. I'm going to do std out error if it doesn't load correctly. Hopefully it does. And now what we're going to do is quad 0.textQuads equals SF vector 2F 0 by 0. And let's just copy and paste this, change this to a 1, change this one to a 1, change this to a 2, change this to a 3, put this as 50, put this as 50 as well, and change this to 100, and change this one to 100. So what we're doing here is for each point, each vertex, we're setting the texture coordinates on our texture. At the moment we haven't assigned a particular texture to this, and we'll be doing that in a moment. And what we do in pixels, this isn't relative, I mean it's not normalized, so it's not 0, 1, so it's using pixels. You set what area of the texture we want to use. So what we're saying is we're just going to start at 0, 0, going to go across to 50, 0, then go down by 100, then go back by 100. So it's going to just be 50 across and 100 down. So it's going to be a rectangle. And now what we do is window.draw, and for the window.draw we put the name of our vertex array, and because we don't actually assign a texture to a vertex array as it's a low level entity, a vertex array only deals with geometry. They do not store additional attributes like a texture. To draw a vertex array with a texture, you must pass it directly to the draw function. And to do that, you simply put ampersand, the name of your texture, and you run your application. Okay, we have our application run and we have our brick texture drawn on our quad. But if I just get rid of this, you'll see it's just a white square. There we go. That is it for this tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to message us at support@sonarsystems.co.uk. The email will be in the description. You can comment on this video or just directly message us via YouTube. All the required links for source code will also be in the description. And as usual, thank you for watching and I hope you have a great day. Actually, just forgot to mention one thing. In the next part of the series, we're going to be covering transforming vertex arrays. So there you go. Bye.